Okay, welcome back to the Telethon, everybody. We're glad you're with us. I'm Monsignor Jim Vlone. I'm joined by Father Gerard Gentleman, who's at the anchor desk. But now we have Gene Sousey, who's with me from Antoni Ravioli. Now you say to yourself, what? Yes, they're a sponsor of the Real Food Show. You know their jingle, because I know the jingle. And it's great to have you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you very much for
know
inviting us.
I got to tell you the truth. This year I said, don't make the poor guy cook. Let him come and sit on the set with us. I think that's fine too, right?
I love to cook anyway.
I know you do, but I felt bad making you have to work all the time.
But I also had the other thing. We would have a telethon, as we did last year. I'm going to surprise you.
Oh, wow. So this is from Antoni Ravioli. They're located, say it to everybody.
879 North Broadway, North Massapequa.
People have been coming there from as far as?
1962. We started on Broadway.
And how far away do they come from? They visit you from all over now.
We got them coming from Brooklyn. We got them coming from
Holy cow.
Montauk. We got them coming.
$1,000 pledge, everybody. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful donation. Thank you so much. That's great.
Got to get my brother and my sister out. You got to get on their phones.
Now, well, yeah, that'll be good. Challenge them. They're absolutely right. That's a good thing. Now, and you've been like, I visited, we did a Real Food Show there, which is almost like doing an I Love Lucy because they have these like conveyor belts and they're making ravioli. But you've been making ravioli there for a long time.
Basically, we started making ravioli in Uniondale at 1952.
And now,
actually, it was 52.
52.
Yeah, it was my uncle. And my two uncles and my auntie had started the business.
It's crazy. But the other thing, see, what I love about this is not some big corporation with thousands of people. But this is like Gene and his wife, right? Your son.
Yeah, my son, my daughter.
Your daughter. And it's a family business.
We have 3 people working on from the outside, but they're all family.
And how many zillion pounds of this stuff do you make in a week? It's crazy, right?
Haven't never figured that out.
Yeah, now, and
all I know is what it costs me.
When I go there, what I love doing is when I go there, I do a little. I get a little bit of fresh pasta because I like ravioli, but I also like the fresh pasta he makes. He makes fantastic. He's got everything. He makes the real fusilli, the old-fashioned curly fusilli, which you can't get anymore. And then he has great sauce too that they make there, and you come out like a pro. You got the sauce, you got the fresh pasta. You can't go wrong.
Like the last show we did.
Yep.
We emphasized the fact that overcooking tomatoes only brings out the acid in the tomato.
Yeah.
And if you overcook it, now we'll cook a 30-gallon pot.
Right.
We'll simmer it for maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is very little.
Of course, yeah. Then that's.
Right? But the more you cook it, the more acid you bring out on it. Right?
Absolutely.
When I was a child, my aunt used to cook the sauce from 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, all the way to 2 in the afternoon.
No, for 5 in the afternoon. And I used to, 1 spoonful of macaroni, I used to break out with a rash.
I can understand, yeah,
because
too much.
Of the acid in it.
Now, Father George, you got to get over there. I know, like, cause it's so different, and I know they have like signs up for Catholic Faith Network. Yeah. They won a Telly Award, their show, because it was such a good show. Yeah, really amazing. I mean, we
had a ball. We literally had a ball with you.
And I'm voting we go back because I want to do something else. We'll do something else there. You know, we could do this. And the other thing with he makes the machines. So like he makes the cannelloni, not really cannelloni.
The Manigotti machine. A rolling machine.
Yeah.
We have to make it precise because of the weights and measures.
Right.
Everything has to be precise measurements.
Yeah.
So we make the machine so that.
And when I go there, mayhem breaks loose. Mayhem. I'm eating the regatta out of the thing, and it's not good. It's not good. It doesn't go well. But I have a great time with these guys. They're so generous and kind. And I met you because, first of all, your brother was a famous television priest.
Yes.
And I remember when he was sick, you gave me his number. I was able to call him up.
Yeah.
Right before he passed away.
He loved it.
And that was a great opportunity to talk to him. I used to watch his show when it was on TV. He used to
I asked you to call him for 5 minutes. You were on the phone with him for over an hour.
Yeah, but I couldn't help myself because he's a legend, this guy.
Yeah.
And then, but then I also knew Gene because he's an usher at Maria Regina. We had the kids on singing from Annie just now. They were great, right?
I love them.
They were wonderful.
I love them.
So he was there too. So it was a great gift, you know. So we're celebrating this time. I guess you probably picked it up. We're celebrating the Real Food Show, and the Real Food Show started, be honest with you, because we're trying to figure out a way to reach out to you and to touch your life in a way that maybe would be a common denominator thing. Maybe not everybody feels comfortable with a show that's just dedicated to the Gospel of Luke, for example. So find another way, you know. So we started this real food show, and I went to some of my friends in the very early days, in the very first year, whatever it was, 13 or 14 years ago, to have them come on the show and help me. One of the people is on the phone right now. I'll tell you the truth, it's a lot of fun in here. We're doing a lot of eating in here and drinking, and it's been fun, you know. So I had a little sip of that hot cider. I still feel a little bit of that. It's nice. That was delicious. So, Gene, introduce your next guest here. It's like your show.
My son Kenny is my production manager.
And Kenny has learned the trade from you, right? Kenny, you picked it up?
Absolutely.
In another 48 years, he'll be half owner of the business.
So 40, that's good. Well, you know, I know, you're going,
when I
you're,
plan on retiring.
yes, you're taking it slow, making a good decision. But when I was there now, Kenny was the guy lugging the, 100-pound bags of flour and stuff. That's his job?
That's his job.
That's my job.
And you load them into these gigantic machines that generate the dough that make the pasta.
The lumpas, making the pasta, making the...
Now, I know the answer to this already, so I'm just playing with you right now. When you're off, do you eat pasta? Of course you do.
Of course.
Right? I mean, you eat your ravioli all the time, right?
All the time.
Absolutely.
All the time.
I have to tell you, I did a nice thing the other day, Gene, and I tell you, the staff here better vouch for me. You came by, or I think somebody came by to visit you, and you gave them ravioli.
Jim,
right? Jim Babbis.
Jim
okay?
Babbis.
So here's what happened. He brings it back, and I want you to know, I didn't take one ravioli. I gave it to everybody else, and my answer was, I can get ravioli anytime I want, so that's all right. I'll stop by there.
I brought some more tonight.
Oh, thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. I was worried that my ravioli stuff
I brought some money to stuffed shells also.
Did you really? Now, what about this thing you were doing for Valentine's Day? Somebody was telling me about you making
heart-shaped
Now, what is this
ravioli.
lobster ravioli business? What's that all about?
Well, we make three sizes on a lobster ravioli.
Okay.
A large square one when we put lumps of lobster in.
Okay.
Then we make a medium size, and then we make a jumbo round, which is a smooth lobster.
But where's the
filling.
heart-shaped ones?
The heart-shaped, now we come in with, because of Valentine's Day, we come in with the heart-shaped ravioli, and it's been going over like wildfire.
It's amazing. So it's heart-shaped ravioli for, is it lobster ravioli heart-shaped?
We have a cheese ravioli with a red pasta. We use beet juice to make a lobster red.
Yep, got it.
And then we have a white one, which is a regular durum flour pasta. Right, which is the yellow flour, normal. And then we have the lobster ravioli again with the beet juice.
Well, that's like a romantic dinner, I guess, right?
Delicious.
I mean, I'll take a round one any day, but that's fine.
We suggested it to a few of our restaurants on a wholesale end to put 2 little ravioli with a little cream sauce on it.
Good idea.
And give it to everybody to walk in the door.
That's a very nice
idea.
idea.
And I have a half a dozen restaurants that are going to do that.
Now, you guys talk about this all the time. Like, we did the show there, and we did the real food show there. We did a couple now, but we did the real food show there. A lot of people saw that darn show, didn't they?
Yes.
I mean, it was incredible.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable how many people saw it.
It's such a nice thing.
It's unbelievable how many people come in on, I was just telling Sean, the amount of people that come in. We get in our retail store, we'll get 3 to 7 people per day
who
coming in saying, I saw the Monsignor.
Isn't that great?
And I saw you on the Monsignor show.
Isn't that great?
It's unbelievable.
Well, I'm happy for you, but I'm happy for us because you know what? I want to.
You've done very well for us.
I want to promote though good Catholic families that are doing good things. That's what you guys do.
That's it.
And you give back.
And we are family.
Exactly right.
We have everybody, whoever works for us always becomes a family.
Yeah, they kind of fit right in, right?
It comes right into the family, as crazy as they are.
And the other thing I like, by the way, I got to tell you, is like when they're making their pasta, like you think, well, it's all a machine and everything. No. Like his wife is putting the cheese in the stuffed shells, one at a time.
Right.
Putting them in the boxes. All day long.
She's our quality control.
Awesome. It's just terrific.
She makes sure the weight is perfect.
Yeah.
It's on the customer's side, not on my side.
Of course, yeah.
On the scale, right? She makes sure of that, and she makes sure that everything is in the quality.
Wow, that's
because she'll snip it a little bit and taste it, and she doesn't like it. That's why we have a garbage container.
Wow, that's beautiful.